Paul Thomas here at the Seneca Lake Wine Trail. With me today is Connor Evans, General Manager at Castel Gris Winery, here at the southern end of the lake in Watkins Glen with a beautiful view overlooking the vineyards and the lake itself. Exceptional view, I would say, Connor.
I'll tell you, it's a pleasure coming here.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, because many wineries, we have to admit, have a great view. But your winery is different in that it's a little bit higher up with just a different kind of look.
A little more panoramic.
Yes, that's
It really
a great
is.
way to describe it. So Castel Gris Winery, give us, if you would, just a quick 101 on the winery, how long it's been around, that kind of thing.
So we've actually been in business since 1983. We started out with our original owners, which were actually a Swiss-German couple, and they loved the area, reminded them a bit of the Swiss Alps, and they just loved it here. And we've had the same winemaker for the past 27 years. Actually, my father, Rick Evans, and I hope he stays around as long as possible. We have about 35 acres of grapes on the farm here, and we use primarily our own fruit, which is really what we're driving to do, is just use our locally made or locally grown fruit, and it's grown here, it's made here. It's just absolutely wonderful.
Well, it's fascinating. I think your winery is a great example of what you just said, how you, granted, not literally every bottle on your shelves is estate grown,
Correct.
but overwhelming majority of them are, and overwhelming majority of the juice used is from grapes grown on the premises, in your vineyards, and then processed here locally in your production facility.
Correct.
So you guys are, to me, you're a classic winery, quite frankly, and you've obviously been in the game for a while. You said that you recently, here we're talking in mid-2017, you said recently you planted some new vines, so you're still planting more vines.
Of course.
What'd you plant recently?
So we planted some Traminette and Baco Noir on the hottest day in spring, of course.
Of
We
course.
did that last year as well. But we have to keep planting now. We just more and more varieties. We have 14 varieties on the farm, and hopefully soon to have more.
Excellent. And you can see, for the viewers here, you'll hopefully be able to see that we're standing on this beautiful deck overlooking the vineyards and the lake and everything. And inside as well, you've got a terrific facility that's really a little bit different than a normal tasting room. And it's really set up for various events.
Correct.
So tell them a little bit about
Correct.
the events.
So we're starting to focus a little bit more on weddings, banquets, things like that. Large, small, 20 people, 200 people. It's really just a great site to hold that special day, and we really love hosting those events and being a part of those special occasions, and we try our best to make sure that those days are absolutely incredible.
Oh, and it's great too. You've got the infrastructure so that when the caterer comes in, they've got everything they need. So it's a more efficient system than it might be at a normal tasting room that doesn't have those kinds of kitchen facilities on location.
Exactly.
And tell me, if you would, a little bit about some of the wines you're especially proud of, or award-winning, or outstanding.
Well, I have to mention our Baco Noir. It's just an award-winning wine, great dry red, which is why we have to keep planting it basically every other year.
Well, yeah, you plant it, you make more, you always sell out. You plant more, you make more, you always sell out. It's a nice problem to have.
It really is. It really is. I mean, there's going to be a point where, like, all right, we're done.
We got enough
making more.
Baco.
So beyond that, our Traminette, it's a semi-dry white variety. Also planting more of that every year. Semi-dry, just a lovely food pairing wine, and always one of my favorites.
And then also you said something, I think you mentioned the ice wines. You got some really outstanding, which I think is a type of wine that our region continues to get better recognition for.
Agreed. If we don't come back with a silver medal, at least I'm always shocked. And our Riesling Ice, our Vidal Blanc Iced. We also just recently brought out a Traminette Iced, which I hadn't seen one.
I've not seen one before either.
I found one in Virginia.
Okay.
But
Yummy.
very delicious.
It's available.
Not yet.
Okay, it's coming.
2017, it will be released. So
Gotcha,
it
late
will be.
2017.
Exactly.
All right, so people can look for that online. I think we've covered everything. So for people to find out more information, they should go to your website, which is castelgrisch.com, CastelGrisch.com.
Correct.
Connor Evans, General Manager, Castel Gris Winery. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Paul.